Come on. Come on. Oh, it's nighttime. Really? I thought the toggling red alert meant that they would do those tasks. Well, alright. Yes. 12 degrees. 12 degrees. Cool this down a little bit. Well, that's good. We get some green air going in. That's a lot better. 14 degrees. Yeah. 16 degrees. Insufficient cobalt. Make more! Okay, Siri calls, are you making money, son? Yep. Then, you know, eventually they'll just start to... They'll... What's the word? They'll audit you. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, shoot. I should have been doing that. Oh, did my internet go out? Oh, my bitrate sucked. My internet went out. That's no good. We don't have the material, but Freddy's making the material. Go, go, Freddy! Go, go, Pride Claw! Boop-a-doo! I'll make this real quick without locking him in. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Go. Filter selected. Like this. I need to empty this pool. I am sick and tired of this blue water on top. Want it all gone. Go! Pump constantly. All the time. Couldn't finish the job. Okay. There we go. Do I need to get rid of the automation wire for it to go as well too? Boop. Yeah, it's disabled by automation. See, that's why I like power switches, because I can just boop on, boop off. All my poor little fishes are gonna die in here. Breathability is at 92% though. We got crops galore, we got food slowly going up, we got zero stress, we have no bleachstone or coal, that's fine. We did make- oh, I completely forgot that we made some hatches! Look at that, we made some hatches. Happy little dudes over there. Ooh, some algae. This thing can work. What were we doing? For 1 second. Yeah, for 1 second my Discord stopped. Or not my stream. And of course it was that 1 second that Twitch is like, oh, we'll just restart your stream. Always nice. That's right. Pump it out. Back to pump it out. Next activity in 14 cycles. The only water we're actually getting is pea water right now. But what's the temperature like? Temperature's not too bad. Not too shabby. That looks okay. Keeping it down. 20%. You guys don't need to freak out until 20%. Worry about it. The only problem with this, though, is you can't... With these, they will go... Like, if one battery... Or, sorry, the average of all the batteries hits 20%, then they get on this until the battery's completely filled up. So even though they will... I wish there was, like, a threshold. Okay. I wish there was a threshold so that, like, they only filled up the batteries to 80%. Because these guys at nighttime will fill it up the other 20%. So I don't need them to go on, like, a crazy spinning spree. I just need them to fill up, like, what I need throughout the day, and that's it. I mean, you can add a timer so they only run like X seconds or something else. How do you do that? Because I don't want them to run... Because the game is like automatically set, right? So that they will automatically fill up the entire batteries again. But I don't want them to. Do I have an overload damage? Am I researching? Oh, this guy. Because of my wires. The load goes up too. Stays pretty stable. What's the thing that ruins it if it turns on? That's because I'm squishing water again, too. That never happens. 120, 120. 240. I'm pretty confident that that's never going to go over, so we're going to change this power this way. We're going to deconstruct it this way. Stuff as well too, there. No more eggs. Eggs. We got pip eggs down here. Yep. Got no seeds to give them to, but that's okay. Trying not to burst this oxalite. Because, you know, might come handy in the future. Keep on pumping. I need you pumping. I want this empty. This thing turns on in 14 cycles, 13 cycles. So keep on pumping. Pump faster. Then we're gonna have to make a... We're gonna have to make some oxygen. Finally. Finally. My base is slowly filling up with some, O2. Could make a skimmer. I have a lot of water. Hello? Just make a skimmer, gosh darn it. Uses good water, right? Yeah, good water. I'm on emergency mode. And that's overloaded. This one. Can't be this one. This is just my slug one. I don't have enough slugs to actually give me 2,000. Add a timer and only run X seconds. If you could explain that a little bit, that would be great. I'm not quite sure what that means. I don't know how to put a timer. Give timer research. Okay. Question? That's what it's called. People tend to like call it. Oh, enter. People tend to call it like, oh, just a timer sensor. Timer above the wheels and then. Okay. People tend to call it something, and then that's not actually what it's called, and I'm never quite sure. Timer sensor. Ah, look at that! Mode seconds or cycle. So I could make them run on it for a minute. And then they have to wait like another... Ooh. That's fun. I'll definitely run out of power though if I... I will back. Waiting more than 1 second is useless. The jobs they'll do, they'll do jobs if they put on like 20 green, 1 red. 20 green, 1 red. Odra, hey, stop that. Stop. Come on. Come on. Never Papa shoot. Always my shoot. Okay. Hey, no, stop that! Stop. Ow. A menace. Okay. Put it like... Hold on. Sorry. I need to pause. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Need to play with her a little bit and give her some attention. Finn's left for the day. Of course, she's like super sad. Here. There you go. And of course, to get my attention, she eats my shoes, then she moves to my slippers, then she moves to the cat bed, and if I don't do something with her, I give her shit for it all the time, but it doesn't do anything. See, it's funny how different she treats me than she treats Rin. Okay, put a timer above the wheels and then connect the wheels to it. Put like 20 on green and 1 on red. Waiting more than 1 second is useless. The other jobs, they'll do that job if they don't continue. Oh, okay. That's handy. So it just like kicks them off and makes them reevaluate their... Use it to train athletics. They just run when they have nothing else to do. Yes. And it kicks them off, and then they go do their other task. Won't that make them upset because then they're like constantly going back and forth, like if they're on their way? Automation is scary. Automation is scary. Should I put the battery threshold higher then? Or are they jumping off because they're holding their breath? Not the batteries. The wheels decide when to run, not the batteries. Okay. That's what I meant. Sorry. Battery yeah. It's called battery threshold, but it's on the wheels. But yeah. A couple of them are idle. You know what? I see that none of you have something to do. Well, give you a job then, won't we? I feel like every mother in existence when I do that. Every time Crin's like, I have nothing to do, I'm kind of bored. I'm like, I got a job for you. Right, carbon scanner, I was doing that. Right. Plumbing. Liquid valve. Okay, we need good water in, polluted water out, right? That's what happens? That's what it does? Uses water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. Thing I feel like it doesn't do sometimes is I feel like it doesn't actually explain truly what it does. Batteries only decide when you directly... Put the carbon scanner right here then. Suck up all this bad stuff. We need plumbing in. We need polluted water in. No, nice water in. polluted water out. Really hope this doesn't mess up my plumbing. Every time I seem to add multiple things to like the same line, then it just stops working. Stops working. Oh no, it didn't. Now it just needs some power. CO2 is heaviest gas, you put those at the bottom of the base. Yeah, except I have this thing where I hate running all my stuff everywhere. Hate running a pipe of good water all the way down here just to skim the O2. I stopped it. I broke it, didn't I? Oh, no, I have no power. Oh, no. They overheat? They did overheat. That was, like, immediate. But I have radiant liquid pipes. They're supposed to... No. We're supposed to put the heat in the cold water. Now this has started heating up as well. It was fine! You can do a closed loop between the water sieve and one or more carbons. Oh, that's true. I could do that. Let the pipes run through a liquid. That's more efficient. Let the pipes run through a liquid. No, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to do then, because I can't put this underwater. I was trying to use the cold water that I'm getting from my cool slush geyser. It's like 13 degrees. I was just trying to run it through here to cool down my batteries and my transformers a little bit and warm up the water a tad before putting it back. All I was trying to do. And then I was going to fill it with hydrogen so that it transferred better. Like, put polluted water on the first row, just a small amount, and then a small amount of water on top of it, so everything... They won't have underwater buff. Like, these are cooling down. And this is just heating up, like, really, really quickly. And this water's cooling down. How is this water cooling down? This water should be heating up. I don't understand how this is getting hotter and this is getting colder. I don't understand. I don't get it. The gas pressure is too low. 9 grams isn't enough. Well, I was trying to pump... Okay, so I was trying to take the air out of it so I could pump some of this hydrogen into it, but it was taking friggin' forever. Because if I pump the hydrogen in immediately, then it's just gonna immediately get sucked back out. Because I couldn't think of a way, like at the beginning of... I know, I just took that away so I could repair these. The tile that it interacts with might not be covered up. The entire point of this was to not go in it ever, and I couldn't, at the beginning of the stream, couldn't figure out how to put a pump in here and then be able to take the pump out, like after I filled it with a vacuum and then I could put hydrogen in there and I could close it off and it shouldn't have to be touched, really. I know there's an open thing because I literally just opened it so I could repair these guys. Thank you. But it was taking forever to remove the air, because if I put the hydrogen in, this was immediately going to suck it back out. Might not be covered. The tile that interacts with it might not be covered. I don't know what that means. Because I wanted to put hydrogen in here. You have a vacuum the batteries will quickly overheat during the transition. Okay. Pump hydrogen there already if you open up a space on the bottom. I have it set up already. I have it ready to just connect it and pump the hydrogen up. I was just waiting until there was less oxygen in there. Am I trying to make it too fussy? Should I just, like, having a mixture of air is gonna be just fine? Because I have carbon dioxide in here and polluted oxygen already. So I just suck it up. Yes, I'm aware of that. That's why I was trying to get rid of it. Fine, screw it. Turn this off and connect this guy. You use the filters, the hydrogen is pumped back into the room. Yeah, it's too late for that! Too late! Asking for help at the beginning. Pliers, we're just gonna cut this. Bloop. Hydrogen. Go. Pump all that nastiness in there. There we go. Put a tile in here now, and then we'll change it later. I was looking for help, but I was making this. Trying to do fancy things so you guys are proud of me, and I'm not just doing the same thing over and over again. Like the liquid lock that got ruined by gosh darn bug slimes. Oh look, now it's green. That was instantaneous. See, normally I don't care about being that fussy, but you know what? I was trying to be fussy. Trying to be fussy. Need to be fussy. $18 degrees. The water's 17 degrees. I'm proud of you just playing. Really could add another filter where the output vent is now and route the hydrogen back in. Add the other filter where the output vent is now. Oh, you mean like this one? And filter the hydrogen and make the hydrogen loop back in and the other stuff coming out. Ah, okay, okay. You do that. You do that. I was thinking in here and I'm like, I have no space. I can't do that. Fuck you then. It look like a mess, but I don't need to be on emergency. You. Does that work? Should I use a bridge? I use a bridge, shouldn't I? Should I use a bridge? Good morning, Eric. In my last build, I'd constantly try to do this and like keep adding pipes to like the same thing, thinking that it would all circle around, and it never did. It always broke. And I never understood why.
Hello there.
Hello there. How's it going, Eric? The bridge will let hydrogen add to what's in the pipe. If you use regular pipe, it will alternate sources. So this is fine then. Still trying to wake up? Well, you've come into Willow Rage, so we're good. I'll wake you up. Wake you up real quick. Getting some groceries? Ooh, nice. You order online? This is like my first big, like, cold liquid, like, cold cooling, you know? Like, I'm trying to maintain temperature and not just slapping them down and waiting for them to heat up. Can't drive, so delivery's key? Yeah. You know, but wake up, some arrows. You can just break a tile on the bottom and it'll filter itself. I could, because it'll push out the CO2 eventually, right? Gosh darn you, polluted oxygen. But if I feel, okay, so I know my limitations, and I feel like if I popped one of these just so that it would slowly fill up with hydrogen and push all the other air out, I will forget about it. And then this place will be full of hydrogen, and then I'll have more hydrogen places elsewhere, and yeah, I'm okay with not that. Because I know I will forget about it. I know I will. What are we doing? We were making a carbon skimmer. Somewhere? Working? I see something wrong. Why did the dupe stop running the wheel when the batteries are clearly not full yet? Because I put them on a timer. So they run for 20 seconds and then they get kicked off for 1 second, and if they have something better to do, then they go do that rather than continuously run. Because I do have the plug slugs, so at night they will recharge the batteries. So I didn't want them spending the entire day recharging the batteries when the plug slugs will do like the other 20% at night. Send it? More time wasted going back and on. That's what I was thinking. Because some of them would just, like, they'd get kicked off, and then they wouldn't have anything to do, but they would still stand here. Smart batteries and internal controlling for automation. You can use that in your circuit to say only will charge less than 20%. Yeah, I was asking about that earlier as well, too. But I shouldn't have to do that with the, okay. See, at night, the plug slugs just fill it up again. Forget. You do that, but then you have to click. No. No. The main reasoning for that was I just didn't want them sitting on the wheel filling it to full, and then it's nighttime and the plug slugs are just not filling up anything. Deactivate when charged an amount you want the op. The wheels have that themselves, yes, but the dupes would be on it all day, recharging the batteries to 100%, and then it would be nighttime, and I wanted the plug slugs to recharge like the last 20%. I didn't need the dupes sitting there. Yeah, I have 6 idle right now because the batteries aren't at 20% yet. This is just going to be really fussy, isn't it? I'm just going to have to accept the another idle again. Okay, there we go. More eggies. I'm having to move all of my little critters into this pool because this pool will always be here. Oh no, one hatched. I didn't see it in time. Oh. Paco moving. Yeah, I'm Paco moving. These guys seem pretty happy too. No, don't do it. I was going to destroy every single one of these. I'm like, let's just kill them all. But no, let's leave them. Don't be a crazy maniac. Gonna have to figure out what water I'm going to be using for this eventually as well too. And this was my only worry. I saw someone do like a loop, and it was really cool because the loop, you got the water moving and then you took away the pump and the water just kept moving through it. And that was really cool because it moved through a really cold, it moved through a cooling system. And it was completely self-automated. It didn't have a pump, it didn't have like a regulator, it didn't have anything. I thought that was amazing. I am really not at that stage yet, but this is just full of hydrogen now, isn't it? Yes, all hydrogen. So we don't need you anymore. No, ventilation. You can be hooked back up now. You can be turned off. You can be snip snip. You can build a spaceship that does not fly, just stack a bunch of batteries and be useful because space batteries don't overheat or create heat in the bees. That's genius. Just need an area where you get rid of the heat, yeah. This is the first time I've done something like that, Leofire. was the cooling loop. I'm trying to use the colder water from the cool slush geyser and run it through the batteries and the transformers to keep it cool. And it's been okay. Not been terrible. My only worry is now when the cool slush geyser is I have 6 more cycles until it erupts again and I'll get cold water. Looks decent. Thanks, Grabs. Highest compliment. Looks decent. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at all that carbon dioxide skimmed. Baby, oh baby. And I've been putting it off, and I've been putting it off. How am I? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. This frustrated me at the beginning. But people helped. People helped. It only broke once. It only broke once. And we're at 18 degrees. 18 degrees and going steady-ish. Now I'm about to create some oxygen. Oxygen. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. That's slowly heating up. 6 cycles. You can wait. Don't break. Don't break, gosh darn it. If you have metal, you can make sides of the water tank into airflow tiles so CO2 flows easier to the bottom of the base. Sides of the water tank. Oh, here. Yeah, we're switching to electrolyzers, Leofar. Metal, you can make the sides of the water tank into airflow tiles so CO2 flows easier to the bottom of the base to the carbon. Have very little. What are we saying? Airflow tiles. Blocks liquid. We just make it out of cobalt, right? Airflow tiles. Are you gonna use Rodriguez or a Hydra? It's bomb terms. I know of one, and that's it. You like the slush geysers full of EO2? Yes, it's just hanging out there. I guess I could open this door and just, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think of that. Airflow tiles. We're just gonna, yeah, bring this CO2 in. I was just letting it stack up there because it was, you know, it was a lot. There was a lot in there. So I stuck a manual airlock and I just stuck it in there and I'm like, just stay there. This base has gone through a lot of changes. I used to have a lot of mud and I was squishing mud and using just the polluted oxygen and deodorizing it and stuff, and that was my oxygen until 319 cycles. We have gone from 20% breathability to 100, and then we go back down to 220, and then we go back up to 100. It's amazing. Oh yeah. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it flow in. All of that carbon dioxide. Oh dear. Go, carbon skimmer, go. I only know of one useful rocket fuel. There'll be lots more. Trust me. I have a lot of carbon dioxide. I have so much carbon dioxide. And we have this planet that's going to have, like, it's going to be all of the crude oil. I'm gonna have a lot of carbon dioxide here. Well, I already have a lot of carbon dioxide here. And we can ship it over. It'll be just fine. And I see you, Grabs. You want to give her? Grabby wants to give you a treat. Yeah. Huh? Fill up my jar again. Oh, crunch with a puppet. Look at her go. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. All right. Okay, so Leofar, I'm still answering that question. I only know of one. So, it's in the Discord. I have it pinned there. And it's gonna take cold over. I was thinking of putting it right here because it's cold down here, and it should stay cold down here. Oh, I could go this way. I was like, but then I have to go like all the way around just to build it. But no, I can go this way, and we'll pop this water into somewhere else. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to go this way? Wait. Gotta plug this cool water somewhere. Degrees. We need it flowing because it's sitting through here and it's 15 degrees. We need it flowing. Need it to move. Maybe we do put it up here. What is happening? Why all of a sudden? Oh, probably it just heated up and then it melted, didn't it? That's what happened. Today in class, asked how you keep your projects and stuff sorted. You said with a spreadsheet, and he looked confused. Maybe he looked confused because he wasn't quite sure how you can do it with a spreadsheet. Oh, he asked what it is? Oh, no, okay. Never mind. Yep. That's sad. Some of them like 15 degrees and some of them don't. What the heck? Fog bucket. 10 minus 30. Oh, 15's too hot. Oh. Those ones have always died, though. Okay. Another egg. Hello, Mr. Fry Egg. Oh, 2 fry eggs. Come to Papa. Wort seed. Kids today ask if it's not on their phone, they have no. Dubstep Renter Rodriguez. There you go, Leofar. So sorry. How many eggies do I have? Oh my gosh, how many eggies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. And technically, spreadsheets are on their phone. It is with the Google. Look at that carbon dioxide just slowly coming out of the base. I like it. These guys are idle. Go on the thing. Okay. I think we're gonna build it up here, because then we'll make the water continuously flow, and it won't sit here in the base This is my problem I've always had. The water just sits in the base, it slowly heats up, and then it slowly heats up the entire base. But we'll make it work. We'll make it go through a whole bunch of filtering. We'll make it continuously move instead of sit here. They know a lot of random crap, though. Yeah. I was watching someone have an interview the other day, and it was the guy said, "Do you think having the internet has made us smarter and or something?" And the guy said, "No, but it makes it so that we can access information better, but we don't retain it. So we have information, we have all the information, but we don't have the." You leave the eggs in storage container, they don't hatch. I know. Auto dispenser is nice because it would drop them into water where they can still hatch. Yeah, but it takes a lot of power. So I just stick them in a storage bin, and then once I see that they've all been picked up and put in the storage bin, I just detouch it, and they're just sitting on the bottom of my pool now. That's what I do. It takes a little bit more fussiness, but I don't like the incubators because they take a lot of power. I don't like auto sweepers because they continuously move them. I don't like the auto droppers either because that's just silly. I can just click a button. I don't mind if they're continuously hatching in here because they're just gonna eventually die soon. Like, it'll be fine. They'll die. Yeah. Air thing up here. Okay. Air thing up here. I wish you could take in blueprints from other builds, so I can just go to my one of other builds, copy the blueprint of the Rodriguez, and then just pop it in here instead of having to make it from scratch over and over again. You don't power the auto dispenser unless you add auto. Are we talking about the smart storage? Oh, we're talking about the automatic dispenser? It's fine. I'm happy doing it this way. It's a little bit fussy, but it's fine. I do not mind. You get used to building the same stuff and understand it better. True. I'm pretty good with the air thing already because I've built it, I think, on every base that I've had so far. I've been okay. I feel okay to the point where I don't want to make it again. I don't want to. I can't get rid of this? Do I have to submit a bioscan before I can actually do it? Unreachable. I like how the only two people who are allowed to be in this room just go in this room to hang out. They're like, screw everyone else. I don't want to talk to you. I want to hang out in the room where only me and Chickadee are allowed. Janitor and Chickadee, friends for life. That's you and your inner voice in a room. There's an add-in that keeps blueprints. Ah, okay. Your blueprint should go from one game to the next because they're saved in a common folder. No, I can use the blueprints once. I can't, like if I make one blueprint of something, and then I make a blueprint of something else, it's like copy and paste. It's basically like copy and paste, that's it. Colony achievement! I earn now. Nowhere to go. Oh dear. Red light, green light. Recover a database entry by inspecting facility rooms. I've done that lots of times. You did that? Okay. Can we deconstruct it now, please? you unreachable or something? No, you're not. Go on. You should be able to get that one too, right? Oh, no, that one's unreachable. Of course, that one's unreachable. Can we talk about how funny it would be when we also extend our legs like 1 to 2 meters? And needed like the beetles would be hilarious. I think the beetles are funny. They can go pretty high. Here we go, mouse. You got this. Good job. Let's just extend it over the entire base because I can. And I right-clicked. There we go. I think my migration of fish is almost... Great. Migrate. Oh, word seed. That's giving off radiation. No, it's not. Okay. I thought the seed would give off radiation too. Alright. I guess it doesn't. How's this? How's the temperature? We're doing okay! We're still doing okay! That's fantastic. It's only 20 degrees. This thing will erupt in 1 cycle-ish. 2 cycles, basically. We've skimmed a lot of CO2, which is great. These guys will just do the rest. We're gonna put our Rodriguez up here. And then we're gonna start pumping in air. Pump it up, don't you pump it up. And we can even probably cool it in the air a little bit before giving it to the base. It's all about the base, no trouble. Okay, can't wait for you to learn integrating heavy watt wires into your power. No. Lord. ONI. So wonderful. Simple boom. And I'm pretty sure. Do we have Atmos sensors? Did we do that? Atmos sensors. No. I didn't research Atmos sensors yet. We were close. We were almost finished. That's what we were doing. I did think of it. I did think of it. Oh dear. And I think there's a pupper tree too, isn't there? Okay. Why is there still a water pool underneath the sludge press? This one? Wait. This one? Right here? Because it's my wonderful... It is untouched. This is my... Okay. So I have this thing where I'm terrified of running out of water. Right? So this is my untouched water. The only thing that they use it for is anything that they need to pump it. And that is... I think that's really just this guy right here. It's my water cooler. It's my water cooler water. And if I get any mud, then I'll squish it. And then I'll get dirt and water. This one is the polluted one. Yes, this is my holy water. I like it. Fantastic. This is my holy water, yes. This is my untouched, backup, wee woo, base about to die, quickly need some water. Because I'm speaking from experience when it's happened before, and it's been a little scary. Where I have no water and I'm waiting, 13 cycles for my geyser to erupt. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. So, yep. Oh, my fridge is almost full. Look at me go. Or special water, the extra wet one. Okay. Hopper needs a treat. And I like using like vents for basically like as an automated, it just won't, instead of doing like a liquid sensor and having to power it and stuff, I like using the water vents as, once it's overfilled, then it won't go any higher. And, you know, it'll be okay. And once we empty this a little bit, then they'll start using that machine again. Works for me. You know, that's my automation. Okay, we researched Atmos sensors now. That's my very ghetto automation. The smart vent. My only problem with that is I do drop the good stuff in there. I should probably deconstruct this and make them drop the good stuff in here, or else that will overspill. Thanks, Freddy. Someone put polluted dirt in the wrong one and you cleaned it up for me. Why are you picking up 0 polluted dirt and delivering 0 polluted dirt? I'm so confused. What? Nice. No. Is it on the ground? Do fish poop polluted dirt? Am I missing something? Picked up 0 polluted dirt, and then you're dropping off 0 polluted dirt. What? I'm so confused. What's going on right there? Okay. Paco eats and poops polluted dirt. Oh, okay. I'm not feeding them polluted dirt, though. But they just poop it. Fine. Poop that polluted dirt. Oops, will pick it up. Little fish. I have the opposite problem that I normally have. Now I have so much clean water and no polluted water. Once this goes away, I'm gonna have to deal with my farms. Probably gonna have to deal with my farms pretty darn quickly, but we're gonna do this first. How many was it again? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, 15, 16. Ah. Door. Bonk. Not plumbing, ventilation. Let's really hope that no water spills in here while we're doing this. Please don't spill in here. I think most of it won't spill in here anymore. Automation. Atmo sensor. Here. One. And we got... Are you happy to see this? Are you finally happy to see this? Yeah, I've waited all 7 streams. Finally, air! Yeah, that too. Power, I need a hydrogen generator. Those 2 electrolyzers will keep 6 air pumps busy pumping up. 6 air pumps. Okay, I know. Yeah. This is what I've been taught, and I'll change it as I need to. This is what I've done. What I'm familiar with. Oh, not a vent, not a vent. Problem I've had in the past is occasionally something break, which really sucks. I've had to fix it. But that's good because it makes me understand how it works a little better. No. I'm missing a research. No. Need. Oh, that's not what I meant. Need. Where's my automation? Computers? I need this thing. Research! Faster. Are you stuck up there, Grill? Just. Like, the only thing I need. No, Tony. Added mass output per electrolyzer is 1,000 grams. So 2 per is enough, but I guess this build doesn't really care about 100% uptime. Well, and I'm not really particular as well too. Like, it's okay to me. I don't need it to be 100% efficient. I just need it to not break, and I need to be able to fix it when I understand what's going on. And that, for the most part, is okay. There is usually a point where it stops producing oxygen because my entire base is overpressurized, and then I start pumping it into Atmos suits, which always helps. And that's probably what's going to happen here, is it's going to get overpressurized, but I have no Atmos suits to put it into. Not yet, at least. It's fine if it stops? Yeah. It's fine if it stops. I'd rather have it make more oxygen than needed than not enough, right? Still researching. Search faster! Right, and the entire reason I got bristle blossoms is because I can build bristle blossoms with the water rather than these guys. So once these guys die, then we got bristle blossom. And then once we're overproducing bristle blossoms, I find you get a lot of bristle blossom seeds as well. Look, it's blue! It's blue! It's doing exactly what I wanted it to! I'm so happy it's working! That's so exciting! Oh, and our research is done. Okay. Add the AND gate. Wait, is it AND gate? AND gate. Turn it like this. Boop. And then we put mesh tiles down here. The loop lerp still to spread it out a bit faster. I think it's blue because it's next to cold water. And the loop spreads it out faster. You know what? I don't care. I'm happy that it's blue. If it's a little bit cold because this water is touching it a bit, or you know, taking some of the heat away, I'm happy with that. This is the coldest my battery power has ever been. The loop plurp. I like plurp. The loop plurp. I think they just spazzed out there. Okay. You're doing fine. Okay. You didn't build it. Didn't build it before I made the floor. The one thing. I was trying to make it in stages, so it didn't do this. Atmos sensors are going to be about 450. This one's going to be at 450. I'm not going to attach it to water just yet, because that's right. The reason why there's only 2 pumps of 202 in this building is because adding more will overload the normal wires. Oh, there you go. Like I said, the only problem I've had so far with this is the fact that it's just overproduced oxygen. And I'm okay with an overproduction of oxygen. I had one where it overheated, so I had to like cool it down somehow. But that was only because I was putting like straight up hot salty water through the thing, or hot water from the salty thing, and it was just bad. Okay. Now no one go in it. Go that way, Gabe. Oh gosh. Grill's gonna go grab it now. Go grab it, Grill. No, take it out. Stop coming. Oh my gosh, there's... Pick up the eggshells, someone. The reason why there's no... Your typing sucks. Ah. I knew you meant plurp. I mean, I know you meant help, but I liked plurp. What do you mean you're not doing anything? Unreachable build. Make this darn ladder. Oh, you're waiting for... Sweep this up. Storage unavailable. Where's my puncher? Eggshells. The lime. Forever. There we go. Okay. Clean. Door. Locked. Door. Locked. Don't go in here. Soups just like to chill in places where they shouldn't be. Make the vent, and we'll empty this out of oxygen. You fly, don't bother me. Bridgey bridge. The dumb thing I never realized in this is there's an arrow on it. I would constantly make it the wrong way and have to like talk myself through like this little thing, like green goes to white, white is the intake, green is the outtake, because I always like did it backwards, because I'm like, green is go, which means go out, and no. Well, yes, but like, yeah, and then I would change it around in my brain. And then finally, I don't know what clued in, I finally looked at this like a little bit closer, I zoomed in and I saw that there's an arrow, and I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. this is probably gonna make some cold air, isn't it? So... No, hot air. It's gonna make hot air. I don't want hot air. It constantly outputs 70 plus if you're using colder water. Circle the input water a bit inside the room before you get out. Electrolyzer. The water is okay. The water temperature is okay. It's at 14 degrees. I just don't want it to spit out hot air because it tended to get hot in here and then the air was hot that it spit out and then I pumped hot air throughout my entire base. So I want to make sure that the air that I spit out gets cool. Like, why can't I see it? Oh, because there's a little bit of carbon dioxide in there. Get out. It will output 70 degree air. Oof. I don't have much colder water than that. My water's about that. Oh shoot, did I forget to put above? Forgot to push above. Boop. That might help. Yeah, I know, I'm breaking it. Circle up hyper bits of gas. I think I should just cool the water first more, rather than cooling the air. I'm okay with that. I can cool the water first. No. No, okay, no what? The lag between chat and me talking is always annoying. Because then I end up saying more things and then I don't know what you're disagreeing to. Should I cool the air or should I cool the water? Because even if I make the water 0 degrees and it doesn't freeze, or like 1 degree, air is easier to cool? Okay. It'll still add 70. Yeah, okay. So just cool the air afterwards. We're gonna stick it through this little icy bit here, I guess. And cool it through that little icy bit. That's not, yeah. I didn't want radiant at the beginning, but okay. Wait. Make the water pipe that to be enough to cool down gas now. There. You mean this? Just put this in here? But it gets warm in here. That's my problem. The water. Oh, the water pipe that feeds. Probably the best solution to that would just be to use like a little bit of radiant piping then, shouldn't I? Oh, I've never noticed. Oh my gosh, I've never noticed that there is actually supposed to be a little bit of radiant piping right here and a little bit of radiant piping right here. Okay, we're filled with like, oh gosh. We're filled with oxygen. So at least I'm not going to be letting in a little pocket of carbon dioxide. Probably the worst thing is probably letting in a little bit of this polluted oxygen. Be okay. Okay. Also loop the hydrogen pipe past the hot buildings, and when the hydrogen is consumed in the generator, some of the heat is consumed. Oh, that's a good idea too. Actually put this down here and put it through here a little bit before going in there. You sometimes have pumped 90-degree water into your spawn because you'd rather cool the air. That makes sense. I'm gonna let it fill up with some hydrogen a little bit more and then swap it, and I'm gonna break this a little bit, but that's fine. I'm just gotta get that oxygen out of the little squares right here. Because I didn't create this as a vacuum, because I was watching the temperature, and the temperature like immediately went hot, and I was like, that's not good. omelets. More fungal spores. Fungal spores are more important. Look, it's still cold! I don't think I've ever done that before where it's just stayed cold. Makes me so happy. Breathability, 97%. We've been at 100% because of, you know. Oh, look, look. We've even run out of sand. What good timing. We're just gonna deconstruct these guys. Because we don't need you anymore. I'll leave a couple of them, you know, for areas like this. Terribly exciting. Okay, I'll leave the one. Cancel deconstruct. We'll leave the one there. All this beautiful oxygen. Carbon dioxide is seeped into my carbon skimmer. Whoosh! See you later. My water is moving through the base, so it's not sitting there heating up the base anymore. Why aren't these guys open? Because you have run out of sand. We've completely run out of sand. That was a problem I didn't. Where's Holdra? Okie dokie. What do we do when we run? Oh, no, no, no. Can we use his gas cannon? For what? Where? When? Where? Why? What fussiness are we touching on now? Need more. Make the clay from diffuser into ceramic. Only grind the ceramic to make more sand. Yeah, but yes, I could do that. Or I could just grind sandstone to sand that I have a million of, and sedimentary rock to sand, which I have a million of. I just haven't been making sand because I haven't needed it. Oh. Go get my dupes a-working. Break my machine. Someone called you? Oh dear. Never good. Have to work now? Did you snake the pipe? No. Because the pipe is snaked a bit. Oh, it's okay. It's 14, it's 17 degrees, 21 degrees, 24 degrees. Oh, yay. Might lock one of your spawn doors. No dupes ever try to walk through it as a shortcut. Yeah, because I noticed on the description that there was a little bit of radiant piping. on the... This is why I hate looking at Discord when I'm trying to stream, because it's just everywhere. Searching through things, trying to read. Yeah, I noticed on the build that there was actually some radiant pipings right in front of the thingamabob, so I swapped it to be radiant pipings, just to see how it would do, and it really heated up the water, rather than cool down the area, I think. Or it's cooling down the area? I'm not quite sure. I don't know. It's hot up here. Might be good, this might be bad, I'm not quite sure. We'll let it play out. And the doors aren't, okay. I thought they were set to out. Honey. Put your arm down. Didn't even bring stuff back. Oh my goodness. I heat panic. No, I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. I refuse to panic. I don't want to panic. We're making air. Look at this. Look at this. Air. 16-degree air. It's going in at 20 degrees and it's coming out at 5. And then it heats up again as it goes through. Funny. Good morning, Muffalo Rancher. How's it going? I don't like how some of the hydrogen is coming this way. Feel like we'll put a quick gas filter right here and like filter out the oxygen, make the hydrogen go in. Just like get this all sorted out. Hydrogen goes this. Hello? Thank you. Get that sorted out real quick. Get this moving. Not a great design for a spoon, though you're getting hydrogen through 2O2. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I'm getting hydrogen through the O2 pipe. That's very odd to me. And like I said, normally I would make this a vacuum first, and then it would work just fine. But I was really concerned with the amount of heat that it was producing immediately after turning on. Therefore, I just let it run, and I'm going to deal with the little bits of oxygen and stuff where it shouldn't be. Because it just got too hot too quickly. So, it's fine. It's fine. You passed your English class? Heck yeah! That's awesome. Oh, it needs power. There we go. And then the hydrogen immediately went in there. Nice, okay. The electrolysis shoots out H2 and O2 in 1 square radius. The block pump is too close. It sucks in gases and 1 tile radius, so occasionally grabs the hydrogen. Your next class is Python programming starting Monday. Oh. Like I said, this is the first time I've had a problem with the hydrogen being in the oxygen, and I feel like it's just because I didn't actually create a vacuum. Because before, it was just fine. I've had no problems with oxygen, and only oxygen being in here.
Hello there.
Hello. How's it going? Change the Atmo sensor. I've mussed around with it before, and honestly, it's... Every time I muck with it, then it doesn't work properly. Make the power! Hey, look. O2. Hey, Kara. Finally got home. Oh, dear. Might need to lower it if O2 is reaching the O2 pumps. Or change the O2 Atmos sensor to be higher. Like I said, though, once it starts going, it's fine. See? It's fine. Perfect. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now we're gonna click this button and see how beautiful it is. Maybe needed radiant piping up here as well, too. Oh, dear. Remove the filter? I can remove the filter. Get rid of a little bit of that extra battery usage. Why is the stream so quiet? I have no idea, sir. Am I quiet? There, is that better? It has served its purpose. Stop powering something that doesn't need to be powered. I always find it interesting that the filters need to be powered. See? Beautiful. Beautiful, and it's great. This stuff is 22 degrees, and this stuff is 8 degrees. We're pumping out some cold air everywhere. Look at that, look at that. Look at the beautiful air. Shh, air everywhere. My O2 skimmer has nothing to do. Add a printing pod option. Ooh, copper. We've gotten some sand. We're punching more sand. Filling up with water. We're cooling this down. Look at it. It's blue. Blue and beautiful. This has gotten hot. This has gotten hot very quickly. Look at this. I made oxygen and now I have a heat problem in my oxygen. This is just gonna get hotter, isn't it? 46, 45, 46. Colony achievement earned. Hypothermia. I'm looking at the hottest part of my base and, you know, the dupe's like, oh, look, I distributed 1,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents. Oxygen should be everywhere, almost. They still have to run in some carbon dioxide, but that's fine. Fine. That's an airflow tile, so it should kind of be seeping down there and the oxygen should be coming up, but that's just not happening. More water spillage, we'll clean that up, you know, because you don't want to shower and then have soggy feet immediately afterwards. Come on, mouse, you can do it. Boop. Is the stream better now, Kara? I turned up the volume just a tad. Oh, and Carol, I gave her a treat from Carol. Thank you for your points. You passed yesterday. Muffalo's passing today. Python programming tomorrow. I have someone else I know as well too who is who's finishing up their uni in a week, 2 weeks. So exciting. It's very slightly better. Slightly. Need me to be louder? Even louder. Boo 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 boo. Oh yeah. Still 46. Oh, 48 now. I have your stream at 100% and other streams at like 5%. Oh. Really? See if I can change that a little bit. So you don't have to struggle to hear me. That's what everyone wants, right? Struggle to hear me. Yeah, stop that. Oh. Oh, that's better? What's better? I literally didn't click anything yet. What do you mean that's better? I'm so confused. You sounded louder? I didn't click anything. But okay. Hey, if it's better, it's better, right? Oh, that's funny. Okay. So we're just waiting for this to slowly die out. And then we're going to use some of this nice, clean, fresh water to do bristle blossoms. Bristle. Who is yelling in your ear? Is it really that much louder now? A little bit louder now. Shout. No, it's not okay. I was like, oh no. I screwed everything up. I screwed everything up by not touching anything. Oh no, they're all dead. They're all dead. Alright, let's wrangle these. Wrangle up these guys and pop them in here. Janitor and Grill are my only people allowed in and out. There you go. Now you can eat and be happy. Yes. Yes, poop out that hydrogen. You are the only reason that this is filled with hydrogen right now. This is gonna break. This is gonna break in a couple cycles. Why are you so hot? Water's at 16, then it goes up to 20. And then these things just... Should I add more radiant piping here? Instead of just here? How are the clocks? I hope your teacher didn't break anything. Every single day, man. Feels like every day. Look at the pipe content. What is of the hydrogen? 49 degrees. Of the O2. 27. What does that matter though? Oh, because this has the really cold, really hot air right here. But the air is the cold part. The air is the cooler-ish part. This is the hot part. The hydrogen part is cool. It's hot. Apparently I can't talk anymore. Willow finds you hot. H2 temp doesn't matter. It gets eaten by the janitor. Okay. Well, that's why I was thinking, like, the water's going up a little bit. Should I put radiant pipes to kind of help cool it down? Because the water's only 17 degrees, but it's, like, 50 degrees right here. I want to switch the pipe to insulated pipes for the H2. Okay, so I'm so confused. First you're asking me about the O2, and now you're telling me to switch the pipes for the water. But I feel like the water radiant pipes here are actually keeping this part cool. It's this part that's hot right here. Like, this is the hot part, not here. This is where my radiant pipes are. H2 gas pipe. The gas is going down. What? Nothing of what you're saying to me is computing in my brain as anything that would help. I have zero idea. Heating above area. This? Make this an insulated pipe, like right here? For the gas pipe snake. Oh shoot, I totally forgot that this should be radiant as well too. Can I make this radiant? Wait. Make the hydrogen pipes in. No, brain.exe is not working. I just don't understand what, like, very snippet parts of conversations actually make sense in a term of, like, trying to figure out here. Okay. I'm so confused. How does insulating this pipe change the temperature in here? Unless you mean, like, literally this one pipe right here. You said we're the gas pipe snakes. That's the task manager. I need paper clips help. Just prevents the heat from going out of the room. The temperature in there does not matter. I'm trying to deal with the temperature in here. What do I need to do in here to make this stop getting so hot? Because it's just getting hotter. Gone up 2 degrees in, like, the 3 cycles that we've been sitting here. Unless I'm just panicking too early and I should just let it do its thing. Fentel left. Fentel suggested something to me like 20 minutes into my stream and hasn't been back since. So I'm expecting him to come back 5 minutes before I end to be like, did you do it? Yeah, I'm worried about this temperature. It doesn't need to be cool. Cool the air outside of there. Why do I need to cool the air outside of there? What does that have to do with anything? I wouldn't worry. H2 gas is being deleted, so it doesn't matter. Okay. No, it's done me. How did what the heck was that? Telling me not to worry. Crab's nose for a second. Okay, look, we got fishies. Look, creepy janitor, are you proud of me? I have water. I have cold slush running up in here, cooling down my batteries and my power transformers. Da 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 da, it's all nice and cool in here. 4 degrees. Because the temp in there is fine. Cool the rest of the base with the liquid cooling. Yeah, that is a completely different thing than I was talking about. I was literally just asking about the temperature in here. That's all I was concerned about. You have a larger design for Spome than you, but I would add a second cooling pipe inside the Spome, then later hook it up to a base cooling loop or a pipe through polluted water, and then use the hot water to feed pinch pepper plants, and they love hot water. That's a lot, sir. That's a lot. Get insulated gas pipes to keep the amount of the H2 is not affecting the outside. We suggest insulating it so the entire lifespan of the H2 is somewhat insulated. Yeah, telling me not to worry always ends up in more problems. I'm not concerned about this green stuff. Not concerned about this green stuff just yet, guys. Literally just asking about this red stuff. That's all I was asking about. Just the red stuff. Deal with one problem at a time. I am not making a complicated structure to feed pinch of pepper nut seeds, run it through some polluted gas pipe, put it through there, and then touch a Stoop's hand before it goes off into space. The red stuff is fine. I know you are. I'm so happy at this. Like, because if we're gonna worry about, if we're worrying about this green stuff, then we should worry about this green stuff, and we're not doing either one of those. More nutrient bars. All right. Because the gas pipe is an instant. Make you feel better. And to fix the problem, insert all the nutrient bars into the gas leak. There. Does that make you happy? Hot gases would be deleted if the cooling loop you mentioned. The hot oxygen would be cooled. I'm not... There is no hot oxygen. Grabs thought it was a person at first. Now the H2 is born hot, travels in the insulated, aligned, and then deleted. Okay. Very hot right here. Oh, and this is full. Oh no. I like how you said it's born hot. We have oxygen. We have food. We have less crops. Because of irrigation. What happened to my... Oh, did it suck up some nice water? Yeah, it sucked up nice water, didn't it? I'm really gonna have to filter this water out now. Alright. Plumbing. Let's just snip this. Oh, stop that. I always tend to click right when the day starts, and whatever you do, like, just doesn't work anymore. Okay. It's only from 2018. Crabs, that was 5 years ago. Five years ago. Ah, that was great. Plumbing. We gotta stick a bottle emptier, liquid bridge. Where's my filter for the water? Liquid filter, there we go. Liquid filter. I'm a watchmaker, your time stands still. Are you sure that's not how that works? Let's just plumbing. I'm gonna stick this into here. The wonderful blue one. What? Yeah, let's keep going. Is that unreachable, really? One little spot is unreachable. Gonna be and blue water is gonna be filtered out, and it's gonna go. Don't know. Where's my blue water gonna go? I think I can just connect it and it'll work. I want this blue water to go out. You can go this way, blue water. I believe in you. Yeah, No Man's Sky. Heard it's good. Kryn has played it for more hours than I expected him to, so that's always good, right? Always a good sign when Kryn actually plays it. You and your homies like green water more? It was... The green water was very nice. I liked it. However, I have more clean water than green water now. Oh, because I didn't pick anything. Right. Liquid. We want to filter out the polluted water. Polluted water. See, again, the day started the instant I clicked the button. Blue water. Thought they named it No Man's By. No Man's Sky is actually, it has gotten better from what I understand. Memes will live forever. Memes always live forever. Bryn's doing the stuff. Oh, got the plants going again. Not that I was any worry. Slowly pumping out that water again. I see no Crin's butt. No, Crin's outside. He's working on the chainsaw. Working on the chainsaw. Cutting down the trees. I know my mic is sensitive. You might be able to hear it sometimes. Hasn't gotten too much hotter in there. We're leaving it alone. I always end up with an excess of hydrogen though. From what I understood, is that this was just really supposed to create enough hydrogen to like keep all this power. The power was supposed to keep enough power, and you know, you make a ton of oxygen. I make so much more. I almost feel like I should make a little hydrogen-filled generator room and create some extra power for these batteries down here. Oh, that's not you making chainsaw noises in your head? No, I'm not sitting here going. Boulder is unusually quiet. She has gotten better. There has been Kara. There was one whole day where Crin was gone for a few hours and she didn't make a peep. She was like, she was fine. She was just staring out the window. She was chilling. And she was like sad that he was gone, but she didn't cry. It was the weirdest thing. I had never heard of it before. Like I was flabbergasted. Send that excess H2 line into the slug room generator. To like overfill it with oxygen. I don't think I have excess H2. Oh, I do. Look at that. Pressure. The air pressure. Stick it in the slug room? Dog cam swap. There you go. Burn it as power for the main grid. Wait. Then the excess hydrogen into the slug room generator. Burn it. Oh, I see what you're doing. See what you're doing. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Picking up what you're putting down. I actually turned that off because, like we had discussed before, this was barely making enough power to just power the filter and the gas pump. So it's been turned off for the longest time. But you're right. I could put it in excess, stick it in here, turn this on, and then the dupes would probably never have to run on the generators again. Because look, it's getting filled up so quickly. Okay, how hot is it though? 24 degrees? We probably want some insulated pipes bringing it down here though, don't we? Because it's warm. And right now, that's cold. I don't want it warming up the base on its way down. We're gonna make insulated pipes, ventilation. Insulated pipes, what are we gonna put them as? Granite? Just cut down a tree and the entire house shook. Not gonna lie, it puts my heart in my mouth a little bit every time that happens. This is how much my mouse is broken. This is also an added frustration. Stop it! You guys get to see in real time how much it's broken. Stop it. Stop. Oh, I said. Stop! I can't click and drag! There we go. Boop. Think you need to type your ideas in 2 to 3 sentences so you don't misunderstand. That's always the problem, is that people try to like say it as quick and short as possible so I'm not reading like a giant paragraph, but then we're sitting here trying to go back and forth about what the heck you're talking about and what's going on, and like trying to understand what your short itty-bitty little sentence meant. And it's like, you might as well just type out the paragraph and say, no, put this over here and that over here, fix over this, and then yes, put insulated tile, and then, you know, like, just give me a paragraph. It's okay, I don't mind. I don't have any filters on. You're not gonna get banned. You're not gonna get blocked. You're not gonna get timed out. Did you see the hand review? Sounds like bait. I promise you it's not bait. I had some people in here once as well, copying and pasting Wikipedia articles as well too. Occasionally this guy would come in. What was I playing? I can't remember if it was Oxygen Not Included or if it was something else. I think it was something else. Because he would just go to the wiki and he's like, oh my god, I played this game. Oh, I think it was when I was playing Borrow Trauma. And I only lasted one stream for Borrow Trauma because I was just like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And he's like, oh my god, I know how to play this game. And I'm like, sweet. He's like, I can help you. And I'm like, sweet. And then he just copy and pasted the entire wiki articles into my chat. And I'm just like, dude, I could have just done that if I wanted to do that. But I didn't want to do that. I remember this, but I don't know if ONI. Yeah. I think it was Borrow Drama. And it was just like, thanks? You see hands? Hands confirm. I'm surprised he didn't knock down the webcam. So that was Kryn. Kryn has a safety helmet when he's chopping down trees, obviously. And to make sure that he is seen in the woods, he has a giant orange mohawk on it. It's like orangey yellow, like the visual color. It's a big mohawk on the helmet. He also has like horns that he can attach, because the helmet has like little clips so you can put like decorations on it. So he's got horns that he can put on, or a giant mohawk. Yeah. You could just, he kind of, yeah, he stepped in front of the webcam for a second there. That was your 5 minutes of the dog swap. Thanks, Grill. How many points do you have? My heavens. Can you see hands? Hands? Yeah, I can't lift up my hands anymore because it's over there. 50k. Grill has enough to pop like 2 dog cam swaps every single stream, so I'm thinking Grill's like good to go. I'm just, you guys have no idea. Hey, yeah, Papa's outside, it's okay. You're always poor. It's because you're always giving the dogs treats. Squirrel doesn't give the dogs treats, he just swaps the camera. He wants to stare. You guys feed them, and he stares at them. It's a good system, because then he can pop it for the dog cam swap while you guys give him treats, you know? It's win-win. You just hoard. That's my slipper! We talked about this earlier, hold it on. Have some of this. There is a little auto-collecting channel point thingy. Maybe some don't use it. Wait, what? So you never miss out on your bonus points? That's genius. I know more people do that. It broke. It broke. There's so... How did... Wait, what? How did... Wait, what? Wait, what? How did Brian get in there? No, Brian, not Brain. Or not Brian. Brine, like salty seawater, brine. Oh no.
Are you winning, son?
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I gotta delete those to get rid of that. So there's no airlock anymore. Storage unavailable. Well, just get rid of it. Just put it somewhere. Just move it. Just. I just want you to move the bottle. That's all I want you to do. How do I make him move a bottle? I know there's nowhere to, like, empty it, but I just want you to move the bottle. Fancy hat, but pure obviously is way cooler. Brian broke you too. No click needed. That's genius, Grill. It really is. Gonna happen a few times. This is gonna happen a few times. I have brine all up in here. I got one brine in there. We're just gonna... Oh, how do I do... Stop, Holdra. Stop. Just because Crane's outside doesn't mean you get to... No! Not getting on top. I mean, do I just destroy all these pipes? There's one right there. Oh, you bastard. Can we do it in time? Oh, wait, we can do this. Flip it so it doesn't go anywhere. And then we can deconstruct this pipe. Go. Get rid of that one that's gonna break the machine in a couple thingamabobs time. And then we're gonna let it break. Make a bottle emptier for sweep only brine. A long way from there when the dude picks up. Cancel the drop and then oh god. Break it more. Fine. We're fine. We're just gonna let it empty itself. I have 3 more spots of brine. That's it. We emptied the brine right there. Just gonna deal with breakage for a bit. More spots. 2 more spots. Oh, and a teeny itty bitty little spot right there. Okay, that'll just break that machine a little bit and then it should be gone. Nope. Yep. Okay, good. Good. Got rid of that one, and then it's gonna get rid of that one. It's gonna be it. No more to... Excellent. No more to break. No more to break. We're not connected anymore. This garbage. Such unnecessary water in places that it didn't need to be. Deconstruct this. Construct this and deconstruct. Not gonna sweep that up. Gonna mop all of this up though. Really fast. All gone? All gone? All gone. Okay. Mesh tile. Once more. I like how you're stressed out. Okay, now get out. Don't go in anymore. Kind of converted. Okay. Now you've read the Wikipedia article about brine. Brain learned something new, no brine involved. That was really hard to read, Grill. That was really hard to read. Well, there's carbon dioxide in here, and then we're gonna have to sort that out. See, I shouldn't have got rid of that filter because now I need that filter again. Is it like downtime or something? I'm pretty sure I made a schedule. Oh, I thought I alternated it. Oh, I thought I alternated. You guys get your sleep put off just a tad. Gas filter. Gonna out. This way and this way and wait, there we go. And we need to power it. Maybe that was the only reason I was writing this. Is because it was really hard to read. Genius. Genius Grill. There we go. Ow. 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 It's fine there, right? Got a little bit of a liquid lock, but it's fine. How is there more brine? How is there more brine in there? Where did this brine come from? Excuse me. How did that get in? Did I miss one? I missed one, didn't I? Thinking it was an empty pipe, but it wasn't. The reservoir had brine. Yeah, apparently this reservoir had little pockets of brine in it as well too. It wasn't just blue water and yellow water. There was some brine in here. Yeah, see there's a little bit of brine right there. So of course I filtered out the polluted water to go down here, but there's polluted water in it. Oh, because there's just not enough. Got it. I filtered out the polluted water to go down here and everything else to go up top because I figured it would just be blue water, but it's not just blue water. It was brine as well. That sucked. But we got it sorted. Got it sorted. We're back in business. I thought it broke because of the heat, and I was like, no, I wasn't worrying about it. Okay, give this a little bit of time to depressurize. This has just been work, 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 work. We've been making into extra energy. Honestly, I just need to power with one hydrogen generator. I don't even need to do anything else. Okay. Ooh, fertilizer. Oh, you have soggy feet in here. You take a shower to get rid of your soggy feet and then step right back into some soggy floor. Yep, makes all the sense. So I'm just gonna push all of the extra water out over here, and then we'll slowly just get rid of all the other stuff. These guys haven't done anything yet. Not yet. How we doing? Still making it. Still doing it. We're still okay. Repair. We're waiting on repair. What? Fine. If you're gonna repair it, then we're gonna mop up this stuff. Getting water. We're spitting out air. Have a little bit of hydrogen going back into here. Beautiful. And we've made up so much power. Look at this. We make so much power now. So much power. I'm still so happy with how this has cooled down. So exciting. Now I have idle dudes again because they don't need to run on that thing. What do I make them do now? The reservoir spills right. The one small spill bothers you. Yeah, I know, right? It affects performance. I'm not doing the maximum amount. Well, it is filling it up with 1,000 grams, so it is the most. Probably affecting this more, because I'm not going to make as much hydrogen, are I? That's the performance we're talking about, aren't we? Fine. I know, Fentel usually freaks out about that. He doesn't like that. He likes it when everything is a perfect 100% efficient-wise. And the thing, okay, so I've always wondered this, and I guess since I have so many people in chat, I've always wondered, with the pitcher pump, and some of it is, yeah, so liquid available water and polluted water. So if they need water, they can come here and use it, and if they need polluted water, then they can come here and use it. Like, they can get both from this little thing right here. Is that how that works? Yeah? That's pretty cool, because there's a little pocket of brine in there, too. Pockets of brine everywhere. I believe this thing. Okay. What do I make the dupes do now? We have a ton of fish. We have this guy going. We're making this whenever we get some coal. We're feeding these guys sedimentary rock. Are you cramped yet? Yeah, they're cramped. Could make just a whole new ranch as well. Right, no. Cancel. No, cancel. No. Yes, mouse, you got it. Make another ranch. Make some more hatchlings. I don't think Fentel saw my hatchlings. He would have been so proud. He'd have been so happy. I like stone hatchlings. That guy. You like sage? A lot of people say sage. There was a difference, and I can't remember what my difference was. I remember there being a difference. They eat your waste? Oh, I think maybe that was why. That I was fine with them not eating my weight. I like how that's what you like. You're like, yes, they eat my poop. 100% mass is converts to coal. Stone, you can feed them from volcanoes, but they eat organic stuff. Okay, so you like sages because you feed them polluted dirt? I have some polluted dirt. And then they give me straight up coal. What do I use the polluted dirt for? I use the polluted dirt for something. I can't remember what though. Fertilizer? Poker shells give you lime? Yeah. I don't have any poker shells just yet. Poker shells are closer to the surface. I have some living up here. They're doing their thing. They're doing their thing, just existing. I have lots of fish for lime. They've been giving me lime with all those eggs, and then the extra meat as well too. Every once in a while. You add a 3 high partial wall, 1 door and 1 tile, to restrict the area of the hatches can roam stable, then use the remainder of the stable for storage or other tasks. I guess that works. I mean, putting storage bins in here doesn't really affect their storage space, right? Like, they still have enough space for them. There's 1 pocket of brine right now. Driving me crazy, man. Crazy. Later, if you want to automate the stable. I don't automate the stable. You need fewer arms to reach all the stuff and do with the feeder and waste removal. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Maybe if we get into things like the crabs, because they're mean little jerky jerks. But I don't need it now. I don't like automating everything. My poor dupes need something. When did I click on oak shells? Click on poke shells either. I hate that it automatically does that for all the bugs. Stone hatches. Give you sedimentary rock. I don't know if that's what I need, but that's what we're gonna feed you until now. Okay. These guys, blueprint, more omelets. Woo! Recently danced. Dance. I think I got a pretty good amount of morale going. Oh, got over 16 morale on everyone. I don't think anyone's too stressed. No, okay, someone just got stressed. We all have 16 morale, and then all of a sudden we don't. Okay, then. Study 10 terrestrial artifacts. I've done death to all the crabs. Later, if you automate the stable, you need fewer arms. Yeah. Stable automation, I haven't really done too much of that just yet. It would be handy to have, like, some arms move the clay together so that they didn't have to go and, like, clean up everything, but honestly, I really don't care. Because, it's not a big deal to me. Can we move this stone hatchling, please? Someone? Can we... Not like you guys are very busy. Why are you... Oh, because we run out of hydrogen. That one is available 30 grams of brine. Cold. Still cold. This is still cold, so like I haven't even heated up everything in here. Like, this is all great without making up too much heat. Feels good. You know what? I don't even need the plug slugs anymore, really. They're kind of handy to have as like a little bit of oomph of electricity in the middle of the night, but you know what? I'm good. I'm happy. Feel okay. Did we pick him up yet? pick up the stone hatch egg yet. Hatch? Someone have it in their pocket? Oh, it hatched. Oh, you bastard. Rude. Also, did the other stone hatchling just, like, disappear? Did he get put somewhere? Oh no, did they move? Oh no, did they move him somewhere? Let me grab grubs and pipsqueaks. Grab grubs and pipsqueaks down here. That one's turned off. Any critters going that way. This guy is just plug slugs. We have gone. Oh, there he is. Why are you over here? Wrangle him up. Let's go, Grill. Knew he was somewhere. Pick him up and drop him off. Guys wrangled up. No one has him on an available errand. Dropping him off. And this guy. No one has the errand. And no one, yeah, allowed through these doors. You're allowed through this door. Why wouldn't anyone be picking this guy up? Help. It is a stone hatch, right? Okay. Now you just picked it up. Okay. I had to click on smooth hatchlings for it to pick them up and move them. Okay, that was very weird. Thank you for pooping out the coal. That was very nice of you. Yeah, go Grill. You guys all happy? Oh. Game grouped, happy. You're not crowded anymore. Gonna need critter drop off here. I just know it for later. We can spread them around a little bit. You have hatchling eggs, 96%, sage and stone. Okay, so sage hatchlings. Great. Coal is solid waste and enjoy burrowing into the ground. But I can give them... What can I give them? None of that stuff. Can't give him any of that. Not giving him any of that. Okay. So the only thing that I can conceivably give the sage hatchlings is my polluted dirt. But I feel like I'm using polluted dirt for something. Oh, I'm using it for oxygen, which I don't need to do anymore because I have an oxygen maker. I don't need these. Death to all crabs. I don't need these anymore, so I can hold up on my polluted dirt to give to sage hatchlings to give me coal. Another one. Beacons drop. Bye-bye sublimination stations. More power for other things. Exactly. These things don't. No more polluted oxygen. You're useless. You're not doing anything. You're just taking up my filtration supply that's needed for my converters. Let me see the ventilation overlay. Ventilation! You might want, I know. How beautiful my oxygen. See, that's what I was saying. Like, other times that I've made this, I've always ended up making way too much oxygen and ended up just putting it into Atmo suits. Because this one thing just makes so much oxygen. Compress that CO2. Push it down. Push it. Push it real good. I got my carbon skinner right here. So that would keep the carbon all the way down here. Push it down with O2 pressure. Okay. I don't mind it right here. You know, these little oxy friends are doing their work. You guys are all cramped, overcrowded, and glum. You're always overcrowded, man. So many fishies, not enough space. Probably crack a couple more eggs, too. Another 8. I had 9 units and I cracked 5. Now I have 8 units. Let's crack another 5. I thought oxygen got in here because it was like pink down here and not up here. And I'm like, oh no. But it did not. And it's cold. We're gonna deconstruct some of these bad boys. So much. Okay. You like the ladder sound? When I'm building and I go like this. When it goes like this. Yeah? Yeah, me too. Look at this. Look at this beautiful oxygen. Chickadee is going to be so happy because she'll be able to actually, like breathe when she's doing all of the farming. This is genius. There are a few nice fish feeder designs. Usually feed 1 or 2 fish in a separate room and just keep them happy, then dump all the eggs somewhere else and eat them 1 by 1 tile and they can be grumpy as they want.
Can I offer you a drink?
Lieutenant Cassiopeia. I love the name. Yeah, I've seen some auto fishers. I've been suggested a couple auto fisher, like, little thingamabobs with the with a little chute, and then you got the auto sweeper hand, and it moves stuff over, and it feeds the guys in like a one little square, and it's like, and I'm like, they're okay. My fish are happy. How is it going, Lieutenant Cassiopeia? You caught me when I'm overtime on my stream as well too, because normally I finish 15 minutes ago, and I've constantly been going late. Were you guys playing Oxygen Not Included as well? Yes, you were. You're very tired. Oh, dear. What time is it for you? Or are you tired because this takes up so much brain power that your brain just goes bleh afterwards? Because mine does that sometimes. I was trying to talk to my husband yesterday, and my brain just wasn't functioning. And I was literally talking to him going, not even making full sentences. It didn't make any sense. You just finished 12 hours and 23 minutes? I've done that before. The first time I ever played Oxygen Not Included, I think I got so excited and I played it for 11.5 hours on stream. That was an adventure. Yeah, that was my infamous Sunday stream on a day that I don't normally stream. Look at this. Look at this beautiful air. We're not gonna look at the heat. The heat's okay. The heat's not terrible. I'm not terribly happy about the heat, but we still have some cool pockets. No one's like super duper hot. What's that? A chlorine gas vent. Oh yay. A chlorine gas vent. That's just what I wanted. Nope. Nope. You played it a ton before? Quite a bit is new? Yes. Started on a little swamp world. Oh, did you get mud? This is the first time I've ever played with mud, and mud had me go into like 300 cycles, and then I had to actually like uncover my cool sludge geyser and get water that way.
Clean the other side of the room.
Yeah, mud was great. This is my first time on a mud island as well. Mud asteroid island. It's definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, the sludge press is hilarious when they jump on top of it and squish out the water. Everything is polluted. Everything is polluted. But we got some hatchlings going now too, so who's gonna eat my polluted everything and give me some coal. You can't make enough food? I used polluted water and did bog buckets. That's what I've done. Bog buckets for the win. And then I have some random grub fruit plants just around, planted by pips. Tried to keep a little bit of natural places for pips to plant some natural grub fruit. If you got polluted water, just make the bog buckets. They want polluted water. Cycle 55 and already lost 3 dupes? No! I'll make you feel better by saying, on the 3rd cycle I lost a dupe and I reset that entire world. Chlorine can be useful to feed salt vine plants when there's some asteroids and a lot of rats if you keep playing. Yeah. As a viewer, it felt like you weren't liking the start. The only thing I liked about the start about this one was the mud press. Everything else was like super stressful. It was really, I think most of it, Leofar, was because I took like almost a 4-month break playing Stardew Valley and getting that 100%. So restarting this game, my knowledge felt like I was completely lacking in everything that I remembered about this game. So I feel like everything was a mess. I was putting things down and then I'm like, that's not right. And then I'd end up having to like rearrange it. Like, I rearranged this like 4 times, remember? With the sinks and the toilets, and then I was wondering where to put the sinks and the toilets, and then their bedrooms, and... Somehow regular water got in your hydroponics and you didn't realize until your bog plants were... Oh yeah, I've done that. I've done that twice now. I had a pocket of brine that was in here that ruined not only this, but it ruined my oxygen maker. And yeah, at the beginning, I ended up having to put a filter in because I was just so upset. I still have brine in here. I have 3 different types of water in here. I have a pocket of brine right there that I can't actually open up. It annoys the heck out of me. Brian ruins everything. Gosh darn it, Brian. And ruins everything. Chlorine can be useful. I feel like that will be very useful, especially if I make some sort of, like, pip planting, pinch of pepper nuts, you know, lily bombs kind of thing. But I've never really used chlorine for anything, and it kind of terrifies me, especially since I don't have Atmo suits. How much brine in that pocket? I can't mop it. Can't, I've tried. 201 kilograms. No. Too much liquid. Oh, look, I have brine right here. Hi. Oh my gosh, I have more over here. Oh dear. You know what? Just get rid of all of this, and we'll slowly clean that up. You build the tile over the brine. Yes, we did that last time. I think it was you who told me. If it does not surround it with root tiles, then fill it into items. So many brines. But I hope you have a cool slush geyser on yours, because this is fantastic. I'm putting the cold water through the metal refinery and heating it up before they water sieve it. And then I also have it going up and, like, cooling down all my batteries before I sieve it. And then, because it's cool water, like, everything has stayed pretty cool. Like, yes, I have some pockets of heat. We're not going to look at those. But, you know, the cool slush geyser has been amazing. You found 3 natural gas and 3 gold. Ooh, I don't have that. I don't have a natural gas. I was using plug slugs for the longest time with a little bit of hydrogen to give me a little boost of power and dupes running on hamster wheels. That's what I was doing for power. Natural gas and gold. Sounds fantastic. I had some minor volcanoes way down here. I have minor volcanoes here, here, splattered all over the bottom here. But I didn't have anything. I don't have any natural gas. I didn't have it. I killed my 1 hatch, so I didn't have any coal. No, I'm on the DLC now. This is my first time playing the DLC. I'm on Spaced Out. First time getting to play with the little grubs and the plug slugs. I love the plug slugs. They're hilarious. These weird little weedle beetle nonsense. Yeah, Tony, I think you told me about that before too with the brines. I'd probably squish it out right there. We could build... We could do this, right? And then we could squish it. Feels like your planet is a lot smaller. Oh, yes. Did we... Wait. Who's trapped? Wait, who's trapped? You're... Oh my god, dupes! Gotta be like that. Goodness, there's oxygen. Good thing I looked. I think they made me play on the classic map. Because we were looking for the mud map. I don't know. It was a lot of confusion at the very beginning because someone wanted me to play the mud map. And we couldn't find it. And then they couldn't figure out which one it was. And someone gave me a suggestion. And it turned out to be okay. So we might be playing a classic map on the DLC. Dupe's trying to kill themselves every time, right? Every time. It's like they can't get enough. I feel like I need more storage. Natural gas and 3 gold. That's nice. You never have to worry about power. Like, you just have to deal with the consequences of the natural gas power, but, you know. That's awesome. three natural gas geysers or vents or whatever. That'll really keep you going for a while. My worry is always water. I don't know why. I have like a hyperfixation on water. I'm always worried I'm gonna run out of water because I can't make oxygen, I can't wash the dude's hands, they can't go to the toilet, they can't drink, like... Water's my hang-up. Right here. It's a cool slush geyser, but there's brine everywhere in this map. So a lot of it came from here, some of it's down here. Oh, this is some salt water. Some of it came from up here. Some of it's over... Oh, that's still salt water. I don't know, I got brine. I got brine in places it shouldn't be. The output is polluted water, more bog pants, yeah. Cool slush. Nope, just this one's cool slush, and then this one's cool salt slush. But yeah, I just had brine everywhere, and I think I've just, like, held on to it. It's just ended up in spots. You know what? Goodbye. Goodbye, brine. Go, dude, go. Unreachable. It's not unreachable. Promise you. Another project is to head to the surface of the asteroid and build a telescope and an airlock to stop all the air leaving the base, and then build a CO2-powered rocket to make your research pack. You have to build around it if it's just one tile. I was squishing it. There's nowhere to go if it's just a tile. Oh, I squished it. I couldn't clean it up, so I just squished it. Reproducing like mad. Yeah, I have to get to the surface. The surface scares me. I don't have steel yet, so making any sort of like cover for the asteroids isn't gonna happen. And last time I went to the surface way too early, I ended up just like destroying everything constantly. Like the one with the storage bin, you don't need to build around it to delete it. How do it'll just sit there? I can just sit there. Do you have any pet ant colony as a kid? I did. And actually, I got my niece one for her birthday recently, which my brother he hates ants. Absolutely despises them, cannot stand them. And I asked him his permission to get his daughter an ant farm for her birthday, and he said yes. I messaged him one day and I said, hey, I have a question and a request. And he's like, sure, but just so you know, I'm a little drunk. And I was like, sweet, this is the best situation ever. I was like, I want to get your daughter an ant farm for her birthday. And he goes, oh God. And then he said yes. You don't need steel. There are no asteroids in DLC starter maps. Steel, there are no asteroids. We're on an asteroid. I'm so confused. No asteroids from the sky. There's no meteors? But I thought there was like the whole shower thing that goes on because there would... Okay, wait. So the shower stuff doesn't like break my things because this guy has slush. This guy throws down snow and whatnot. But the first one doesn't throw anything down? This doesn't have anything that throws it down from the sky? At all? I don't know either. The first map shouldn't have any meteors. You can verify what happens on the star map. Okay. Star map. No meteor showers forecasted. This one has like snow, copper, ice, and slimies. This guy has none. I don't have any meteor showers on the first one? Cool. Oh, okay, so I'm not scared of going to the surface then. Every time I've done that, I've gone to the surface way too early. Killed dupes up there. It was great. 3 dupes died on like one spot, and then a meteor came and just like disintegrated their body after they died. It was impressive. I think I have a clip of it somewhere. It was amazing. Oh, I'm not scared to go to the surface now. Oh, that's such good news. Thank you. Love it. Sounds hardcore. It was hilarious. It was so great. I had to go back and find it because it was great. I'm not even paying attention. Who suffocated where? Oops. Oh, it's this one. You can build the rocket platform and some rocket from other materials, not steel. Steel is better for later rockets that burn with hotter exhaust. Oh, okay. Okay. I haven't researched too much anymore because I wasn't planning on going into space anytime soon, but I know in the DLC that going to space is a lot easier. I had a heck of a time on the OG game going to space and doing things, and that was just, it was a mess. Well, that's terribly exciting. I guess tomorrow we're gonna focus on going into space then. I have to look up like a proper airlock though, because every time I make an airlock, a silly little airlock thing, my Bob, you guys are always like, what the heck is that? And I'm like, that's my version of an airlock so that they get up and that they do stuff. And then rocketry on DLC is more complex, but fun and not annoying. I was so annoyed. You weren't there. I think it was you, Leofar. I spent 45 minutes yelling at the screen, shaking my fist, trying to figure out how to send this gosh darn rocket into space because it is not intuitive. And then the instant it launched, I think like Leofar and Creepy Janitor both came in and they're like, hey, how's the day going? And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so irritated. You got on stream and was like, what the heck are you doing? I was mad. I was mad and frustrated, and honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have just saved and walked away. Because I did not get it. I didn't understand what the heck was going on. I didn't understand what to do. Oh, Pillow 4 Games! We are in an emote-only chat for the next 3 minutes. I want to see these emotes. You know what, I got a sub. Got a gifted sub from It's Bamboo Bear again, and she has the funniest emotes with her little panda bear twerking.
Easy.
And flossing. Exactly, easy. I love her emotes. I think they're great. Her panda bear is a chicken. Got a rave panda bear.
Why you bully me?
Oh my gosh. Is that a koi? A magic carp. A magica duck carp. Gotcha. Yep. That's a thing. Oh man. I'm a duck. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Oh, look at that! Oh, I like the little blob. The purple blob is adorable. Look at that. We're pumping down the oxygen. Push it. Push it real good. Maybe we can actually get him to join us. That'll actually happen. Our ventilation. We're going okay. We're doing good. Got the water moving. Got the earth a shaking. Got the temperature a going. Very happy. Makes me so happy to see all of this. It's fantastic. Exactly, Kara. Waddle, waddle, waddle. And the duck said... We got happy dupes. We got happy dupes. And who had the allergic reaction? Who walked through this? Fry? You weren't supposed to walk... Oh, wait. Is it when you eat a bristle blossom as well, too? Maybe you just shouldn't eat bristle blossoms then, sir. I have 2 people allowed in this room. The rancher, no, the cooker and the farmer. That's the only 2 people allowed in this room. And they constantly sit here in front of the printing pod, just like chilling and hanging out with themselves. They don't go to where everyone else is. They just chill by themselves in the room that only the 2 of them are allowed in. They're just like, yep, I live here now. Ooh, Joya seeds. Nice. Hopefully we never get hot enough to use those Joya seeds. Alright, that was my emote chat. That was my emote only chat. Thank you for the points, Pillow Fort. Love it. And now, since it is 40 minutes past my streaming normal time, I am going to save. Do. Excellent.
Easy.
Had to cause some chaos as a hello. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Completely agree. We're saving again, just to make sure, because every time I click something, sometimes it doesn't work. And to lose, like, however many cycles we did today, 60, 70, that was, had to cause some chaos, but Twitch told you to. And of course, you know, losing out on the oxygen that we made, and the extra water that we made, and the cooling system that we made. I'm so proud of this. I'm so happy. We are going to go to the main menu, and we're gonna raid. Does anyone have a recommendation of someone to raid? Does anyone got a friend or someone else who's playing something that we can go say hey and cause some chaos on theirs as well? It should auto-save every morning. Look at that carbon. I know the carbon level went... You're heading to Lady? Well, if no one suggested anything else, we were gonna head to LadyCon as well. Having friends. I know, right? It should autosave every morning. Okay. I'm always terrified that it's not going to. It's not a game, but Charlie is pretty cool. We're gonna head over to LadyCon. We'll check out Charlie next time. If you've never been there, her name is LadyCon. That's her. Need to double save when ending a session. Heck yeah. Absolutely. Just in case. Alright. We'll go see hi to LadyCon. I might have enough points to give one of her doggos a treat as well too, because she's got a doggo cam and a treat cam. So we'll go say hi to them. Lieutenant Cassiopeia, thanks for raiding me and chilling and hanging out and talking as well too. I know you're tired. And everyone have a lovely evening. I will be back. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I don't do Oxygen Not Included. Tomorrow evening is Core Keeper. And if not, I will see you Thursday, Friday for Oxygen Not Included. Same time, same place.